Two main talking points at St James's Park, where Newcastle United took on Leeds United. Alan Shearer's recovery from injury meant that for the first time he would be playing alongside Duncan Ferguson, the big signing from Everton, in what the fans have been calling the £23 million dream striking partnership. The other talking point, Ruud Gullit, why he seems to spend so much time away from Newcastle. His right-hand man Steve Clarke was relaxed about it before the game.
Ruud's the manager, he's always in charge, even if he's not here. Last week he was away doing a bit of business, which unfortunately fell through at the last minute. But he's always in charge. Team talk's gone well, we have a good team talk as usual, and the lads are up for the game.
This was a Newcastle side unbeaten in the last 4 games. The bit of business Clarke referred to, incidentally, the attempt to sign the Frenchman Ibrahim Ba, but he failed the medical. For Leeds Australian Harry Kewell, it's taken a few years to get used to the winter rain and cold wind, but Leeds have bigger problems than that. A long injury list depriving them here of experienced defenders like Molinar, Heedon and Radebe. David Batty also missing out on an early return against his former club. Highlights with Jerry Harrison.
Well, plenty of commitment, certainly on a nasty, bleak day, and that was Ferguson with the tackle, and a through ball for Shearer. He's away from Woodgate, but it's wide. Well, great to see him back after his hamstring problem, and is this the start of something good? That was Ferguson's long pass. Jonathan Woodgate doesn't get it quite right, nor does Shearer, but only by an inch or two. Great work by Robert Lee. Picks out Ferguson, and there's Shearer, and a return. Are they getting it together? But who's in the middle? Well, it's a corner. Ferguson doing a lot of moving around. He's just recovered from flu, and on a day like this he'll either get pneumonia or a complete cure. Georgiadis with the kick. Is this a chance for Ferguson again? Well, a bit untidy, a lot of pushing and pulling there. Gary Speed got the header in some shape or form, but this is where you'd expect Shearer and Ferguson to dominate. Perhaps the corner wasn't quite good enough. Well, this is unfamiliar territory for Leeds. They've been pushed back for most of the game so far, but it's noticeable how quickly they're getting players up in support of each other. Kewell from Haaland, and Kewell tried one. Skipping by Gibbons' post, not a bad one from the Australian, and the first attempt on goal worthy of the name by Leeds United. Nice little step over by Shearer. Ferguson takes over. Glass gets forward. Interception by Weatherall. Ferguson again. He's got support from Barton behind him. Now who? Shearer's on the far post. Up he goes. Georgiadis and Glass in there, but they probably needed Ferguson to make the most of that one. Leeds safe again, and they're holding on to the ball a bit better. Bowyer gets rid of it quickly. It's a bit of a wasted clearance. They're picked up again by Bowyer and Kewell. Kewell on a run. He's got Bruno Ribeiro out there on the left flank. In for Hasselbank. Oh, he mishit it. Oh, but it's back to Kewell. A bit of fortune there for Leeds, but they exploit it clinically. Harry Kewell, 38 minutes, their first shot on target. A great move, and the weather has suddenly improved if you're a Leeds supporter. 1-0. Well, they're certainly going for it here, Newcastle. No breaks in the first half, not a lot of cohesion, but this is different, and it's a lot better. Georgiadis with Chavez on his right. He goes alone. Shearer on the far post. And there's Ferguson. Oh, great save by Martin. So close. Great move. Perfect service by Alan Shearer. Ferguson perhaps topped his shot. That gave Martin a chance. Here's the corner. That's a bad one. It's Kewell getting it away. Leeds push out. Newcastle start again. It hasn't been a great week for Newcastle. More discontent about boardroom reshuffling, controversy over Gullit's style of management. But if they get it right on the field, all that will be forgiven. Knocked down for Glass here. He tries one. Oh, another good save by Martin. a difficult ball, but on target again. Well, Leeds taking a bit of a breath here. Without Batty in midfield, they've actually looked pretty useful. It was in defence they were expected to struggle. They got away with it so far. Hasselbank getting support from Bowyer. Loses it to Lee. Pretty poor pass out, and that goes straight back in again for Harry Kewell. Tangling with Davizas. He shoots. Oh, Gibbons lost it. And Bowyer's put it in. It's 2-0. Leeds increase their lead. Lee Bowyer. Well, good turn certainly, but surely Gibbon might have held on to this one. And Bowyer does very well to get in ahead of Hughes. And still they come forward. Haaland out there with Glass in for Ferguson. The dummy didn't catch Woodgate out, but it's a corner. Well, they can still do it, but they need to go quickly to get the 35,000 or so supporters behind them. Shearer. Oh, and off the line by David Hopkin. Another frustration for Newcastle. Hopkin rushing out there to continue the fight. Great corner. Superb header. Hopkin doing his job perfectly. Injury time ticking away, and Leeds supporters in good voice. The points are almost theirs. And here's Hasselbank. Oh, that's a good turn. Oh, and that certainly wraps it up. Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank makes it 3-0 to Leeds. And this is the club with allegedly a massive injury list. They're 3 goals clear, despite all the punishment they've taken for most of the game. Lovely back heel. Great turn. Non-existent tackles. And it's game, set and match.
Well, we didn't play well at all. And when we try to work like we always worked the last couple of games, then it is too late.
With the people we had out, we haven't got a big enough squad of quality yet to go and challenge over a season for the league title. We're going to lose people through bookings and various other injuries, and it's going to take a toll on us. We got away with it today, but you know, over the season, we need to have a bigger and better quality squad.
And how does Ruud Gullit answer the critics who say he was away from Newcastle with his family in Holland too long?
Not the only day that I was with my family was also offered by the chairman himself. Gave me a nice airplane to go with my family, as it has to be. Every player has been with his family. I think every coach has been with his family. But if you want to have a go, you can have a go. I can't win that.
So Chelsea regained top spot on goal difference. They've lost just 1 game. All the other top sides have lost 3. But only 4 points cover the top 5. It could become a memorable title race. Nottingham Forest simply have to put a run of results